Aladdin, Jasmine, and the lamp genie went on a long journey on their flying carpet. The lamp genie, whose appearance had become very obscure, wanted to return to his former state as soon as possible. Meanwhile, they saw a hasty stork flying towards them.
Oh, what's that?
There was an envelope of letters in the stork's mouth. Jasmine took the letter curiously. She opened it and read it. Oh, no way!
My princess, what happened? Who is the letter from?
Unfortunately, it was the wicked desert witch Aaron who sent the letter. Jasmine smashed the paper, upset, and threw it away. Aaron! Freed from the spell, he's looking for us everywhere, and he says if he finds us...
And?
If he finds us, he would cast the most powerful spell on us that we could never get rid of again. Indeed, Aaron was in his sand shelter far away from them, pouring bottles of potion into the cauldron, waiting for the moment of his revenge.
When I get you, you will understand the consequences of putting me in a cage. Grr.
On the other hand, Jasmine, Aladdin, and the genie finally arrived at the riverside. There were indeed 2 great pillars standing in the water here. The genie got a little excited as soon as he saw the pillars.
Look, I can regain my former strength with the diamonds hidden in those pillars.
Meanwhile, as Jasmine was very thirsty along the way, she immediately bent down and drank a few sips of river water. Ugh! What a disgusting taste is this! The water tasted so bad that Jasmine had a stomachache and wanted to sit in a corner and rest. Realizing the strangeness of the river, Aladdin looked carefully at the surrounding flowers and noticed that all of them were pale. Their leaves were weak and did not smell good. At that moment, the water flowing from the river suddenly stopped. The imposing pillars also began to tremble. Realizing this, the genie worriedly warned Aladdin.
Before the pillars fall apart, we must get the diamonds inside them.
The river water began to recede slowly. Aladdin boldly jumped onto his flying carpet and crossed the pillars. He started hitting them with a sharp stone he took out of his pocket. However, the pillars did not crumble even a little.
Ugh! I couldn't break even a tiny bit!
At that moment, the sky suddenly darkened and lightning struck. An underwater dragon with huge lush fins appeared from the dwindling water. Jasmine and the genie didn't know what to do out of fear. Although Aladdin was very worried when he saw the dragon, he continued to hit the pillars.
Aladdin! Come back now!
We should run away now! Despite everything, Aladdin managed to crack one of the pillars. But at that moment, the green river dragon grabbed him by the leg and began to swing him in the air.
Let me go! I said let me go! Ah!
Meanwhile, even though his flying carpet rolled into a roll and tried to save Aladdin, it was useless. Please, Genie! Help Aladdin! Please, please! With his last remaining strength, the genie clasped his hands on his chest and slowly ascended into the sky. The river dragon was dazzled as the yellow lights from the genie's palms illuminated the dark sky. The dragon couldn't take it anymore and threw Aladdin out of his hand. Fortunately, the flying carpet caught Aladdin right there and prevented him from falling into the water. The green underwater dragon was so angry with the genie that he tried to strike him a big blow with his tail. However, the genie managed to avoid this blow. The angry dragon jumped like a salmon this time and caught the lamp genie with his huge hands. Aladdin, who managed to break one of the pillars while standing on his flying carpet, saw that there were indeed a handful of diamonds in the pillar. He began hastily stuffing them into his palm. No matter how hard he tried, the genie could not cope with the dragon's power. Jasmine saw a glowing red gem at the tip of the dragon's long tail. If I can get that gem out, maybe I can stop the dragon! However, she could not catch the tail. Just then, Aladdin threw the diamonds he had collected towards the genie. As soon as the genie ate the diamonds, he was back to his former strength. So he cast a shrinking spell on the green underwater dragon, saying mysterious words. The dragon was lost in the river water, shrinking and frightened like a baby crocodile.
Genie! You did it! The dragon has become tiny!
The red gem on his tail fell into the water. Seeing this as an opportunity, Jasmine easily took the red gem. The sky was lit up again, and the two great pillars flickered and were shattered in an instant. The dragon would never return to his former frightening self. The genie, on the other hand, was very happy that thanks to the diamonds, he could be healed and now can get into the lamp.
You saved me, my friends! Look, I'm even better than before!
Now, both Jasmine and Aladdin felt better.
I got you in trouble with the dream of being human. Forgive me. If you accept, I would like to return with you to the palace and be your servant.
You can live with us for the rest of our lives, Genie.
May our friendship never end. The genie slowly entered the golden magic lamp. Afterwards, they jumped on the flying carpet and returned to their palace in the desert, thinking that their friendship would last forever. But there was no one in the palace. All the servants had left the palace.
Hey! What's going on? Servants, where are you?
Wren! Where are you, my hummingbird? Aladdin! Wren is missing too! Jasmine was very upset when she realized that her beloved hummingbird Wren was not in the palace either. They asked the genie for help to understand what was going on. However, on the other hand, they didn't know that all this was happening because of Aaron's powerful magic.
Now you will see how magic is done! You'll regret messing with a witch like me!
Despite everything, Aladdin and Jasmine, who struggled for goodness and friendship, had never stopped saving their loved ones. Because love was the most precious thing in life.